So, I gave up on 2025. And when I say gave up, I don't mean anything huge, but the choices I made to slack off or to put my goals off for another time stacked up. And now it's the last week of December 2025, and I'm posting my first video now. That was actually meant to be posted in October 2025. I'm making this video so I can set a course for 2026 and avoid what I'm about to tell you happened to me in 2025 that essentially made me give up on my year and other things. First, I'm going to speak on what my goals were for 2025 and what went wrong. Then, I'm going to speak my plan for 2026 into existence and set new goals for around this time next year. So, on January 1st, 2025, I had two goals for the whole year. First one was to get a new car. The second one was to travel back and visit family. And I ended up completing none of them, and I'm nowhere close. I think that this year was a reality check to my persistence and discipline, physically, mentally, and even spiritually. I realized I've been inconsistent, got distracted many times. I hated planning, and when I did, I never went through with any of my plans. And I'll be 100% honest, I've been putting off making this video too. So, what are my goals for 26, and how am I going to make sure I'm not trapped the same way I was this year? What am I going to do different? Well, I already have 4 goals set, and though that may seem many, they're meant to be completable and more easier than this last year's goals. So, what are they? Well, here we go. I'm going to start strong by starting this year early. My first goal is to create and publish 3 programming code/coding projects. My second is, like the last one, to travel and see family. And the third is to go on at least one date before the year ends. Understand that these are supposed to be achievable goals that drive me forward. Less like goals and more like pinpoints to see where I'm at. To get me to do something other than just lounge in my house on my couch and sleep through half the day. Anyways, how will I make these goals achievable, and what are the steps I've already taken to make sure I can get to my pinpoints? Well, one is by this time I upload this video, and I have a second video set to be posted on my birthday, October 8th, next year of 2026. This is an accountability video that no matter what happens, even if this video doesn't come out, the one set on October 8th will release, and by that point is where I'll be able to reflect on my progression towards them and revise my strategy. But next thing I'm doing is making mandatory work days. For now, my schedule is Tuesday and Thursdays. After work, I work on the videos that I'm uploading for the week and study my coding language. So, Wednesday, my video for the week will be posted, and by next week, I'll already be set up to where I just need to hit post on the video and it'll be uploaded. Even though the strategy may not work and may fail, things change, and this is just the start to the plan to me getting to things I need to do. Which brings me into my next plan, which is just starting. Even though I make a ton of mistakes, I'm just going to keep being consistent and show up no matter what. Anyways, so that being said, this video will be released no matter what happens. Even if I don't have a thumbnail or the gameplay footage isn't edited, it will be posted today at December 31st. And if it's bad, it just means that the next one will have to do better. Anyways, I don't want to ramble on too much this time, so I'll just tell you my last and final pinpoint for 2026, which is to successfully monetize my first YouTube channel. And you can help me by showing your support and liking. If you want to see more from me, consider subscribing. I want to make this channel helpful and relatable to people in their 20s, so feel free to mention any topics maybe I could go over in another video. Thank you so much for hearing me ramble, and I'll be back on here next week on Wednesday.